Hello everyone, welcome to 2023 and welcome back to Friendsim Fridgestuck. Today we're going to be covering the blues, aka the Cerulean blooded trolls, naturally starting with the one whose route was written by Andrew Hussie himself. Ardata is possibly named after a character from Steven Erikson's Malazan, Book of the Fallen series. As an elder god, Ardata is also known as the Queen of Spiders, which fits troll Ardata well, considering her predatory nature, literally trapping her prey in her basement or train car. Also, 2 out of 3 female Cerulean bloods are often accused in their troll calls as just being Vriska Circuit. So Ardata's first name could also possibly be a reference to AR and data, linking the troll to her career as an internet streamer, where she uses her psychic abilities to torture and control low-bloods for views. You can get away with a lot of ish on Twitch. Ardata's cast name, Carmia, could be seen as a play on the word camera, again connecting to her live streaming. It could also be a reference to the pet name Karamia, aka my darling, as she's no doubt seen as a darling by her dedicated fanbase. Though, oddly enough, Carmia sounds similar to Karima, the font used in Homestuck when introducing the Spurb and Scrub planets. Ardata is one of, if not the, first troll we befriend in Friendsim, serving as an introduction to the world of Hiveswap's Alternia. So, if that's a coincidence, it's a massive one. Personality-wise, Ardata is a stereotypical blue blood, full of self-importance, little to no regard for those below her on the hemo spectrum, and is extra AF. Though, if the MSPA reader ends up befriending her, Ardata reveals that there's a lot of insecurity and self-doubt just under the surface that's been building up over the sweeps. It starts to sound like she's going through burnout. Been there, done that, still there. Mainly, she worries about meeting her audience's expectations of her, whether her sinister broadcasts are her true calling, and if she switched up her online persona, if her audience would leave her. Hussie, I might be a couple years late for this question, but you okay, man? Besides her long hair and homemade capes, the main standout in Ardata's design is her atypical set of 3 eyes. Even for the spider-like Ceruleans, trolls tend to stick to a pair of eyes, and just add additional pupils if necessary. The 3 eyes are even present in her typing quirk, similar to how the eyes are written for the ever-deathbound Solix Captor, which is funny considering Ardata's sign is Scormani, sign of the martyr. She certainly has the complex. As a Scormani, Ardata is a potential Durst dreamer and hero of doom, just like true Gemini in the extended zodiac. Strangely, Ardata is the only troll without a sign visible on her clothes, needing to have it specially revealed in a Hiveswap promo. Besides her brief cameo in Diamond's second bad ending in Volume 1, Ardata makes 2 other appearances in Friendsim, naturally in the center of chaos. In Volume 13, she shows up for Balder Lamati's route, either friend blocking the MSPA reader, or her receiving a rather cold reception from the very knowledgeable Olive Blood. Coincidentally, moments later, Balder is poisoned, and suspiciously the antidote for said poison was stolen directly from Ardata's bag. Does this make Ardata another Scratch follower? Come on, man. She later appears in Volume 18 as the host of the party Lenk and Lanera are attending, switching the scenarios depending on whether the player chooses the PG or the M-rated route. Naturally, Ardata appears in Hiveswap Act 2 on the blue train car, with the others of her cast, and it is implied that she kills Joey Claire and Zevros Trito if they enter her compartment, earning one of Hiveswap Act 2's game over screens. What a murder hobo. While just referred to by her last name, it was only until Hiveswap Act 2 when Elwurd's full name was finally revealed as Gay Girl Elwurd. Considering Elwurd only flirts with other females, or the ambiguous MSPA reader, yeah. Well, we don't know what her name is for certain. Curse that vague little "you can call me" phrase she keeps throwing out. She also mentions going by the names Arcel and Scalper, referencing her drug dealing and ticket scalping side hustles. Elwurd's troll call says that she knows your mom, referencing the biggest mom friend of the Hiveswap universe, Branya Ursama, her awkward ex. The plot of Elwurd's route circles around her complicated feelings over the breakup, seeing the reader as a way to distract her from the messy situation, if not make Bronya jealous. Elwurd's sign is Scornius, sign of the radical. She definitely looks the part, with her big boots, leather jacket, and blue undercut hairstyle. As a Scornius, Elwurd is a potential prospect dreamer and a hero of hope. Just like Jake English. Nobody tell Joey. Actually, somebody tell Joey, please. What's with Jake's genetics and Cerulean girls? As for other appearances, Elwurd shows up at Ardata's party in Volume 18, even selling drugs to Lank in the M-rated route. Elwurd also plays a pretty big role in Hiveswap Act 2, initially introduced on the train platform in Outglut. She offers to trade Joey 2 fake train tickets for 1 real ticket, obtained from either Chixie Roymer or Zebra Kodak. She also looks out for Joey once she reaches the blue train car. For Nike Mula's quest, Elwurd lends her a pirate costume, because of course the Cerulean has a pirate costume, in order to keep Joey from asking the murderous Ardata for help. And later, Elwurd makes a deal with Ramel Namak to help Joey trick the Purple Bloods during their train quest. Speaking of whom, Ramel Namak's name gives me way too much happiness. It sort of follows her typing quirk. Remele occasionally adds e's to the ends of words and exchanges ending consonants that have the hard K sounds with QUEs. So if you subtract the E in her first name, Remele translates from Hungarian as hope. Her last name Namak ends with a Q, so if you replace it with a K, it translates from the Dutch Namak, which means fake. Fake hope. Wow. Of course, the fakeness of her name is also connected to Remele's career as an artist. While she does offer original commissions, she's well known in her industry for plagiarism, copying and profiting off of the works of others. Even her own passion project of a webcomic is not free from this criticism, though Remele claims people are just jealous that she can make their art better. When the reader meets her, she is even involved with a lawsuit spearheaded by Tagora Gorjek over copyright infringement. This doesn't stop at intellectual theft, as Remele's second bad ending reveals that she can and will break into museums and literally steal the physical works of other artists as well. No wonder she's dressed like a pirate. She's even got one blind eye, and that X-shaped grouping of pupils in her left eye really marks the spot. Despite her questionable subject matters, Remele seems to be skilled with all kinds of mediums, from sculptures to paints. She even starts carrying around jars of blood to use as paint after the events of her route. Remele's sign is Scorgo, sign of the Crusader, making her a potential prospect dreamer and a hero of space, like the equally creative Kanaya Merriam and Jade Harley. The only other appearance Remele makes is in Hiveswap Act 2, hanging out on the blue train car with her other castmates. Remele is essential in Joey moving up to the engine room, as she not only provides Teal paint to stage Tigiri's death for the Purple Blood quests, but she is also the creator of the fake tickets Elword is pushing on the platform. She also turns literal trash into anime trash in order to fulfill a quest on the Indigo car, funnily enough, for Amicia Erden, the original blood painter she mentions on her Friendsim route. Wait a second. That Sailor Moon knockoff looks familiar. This is a really weird turn considering Alternia's moon lore. Are there Eastern Alternian cartoons of the MSPA reader in a miniskirt? Or do they have stuff with Doc Scratch in a miniskirt? Supposedly, Malek Adalov's first name is a reference to American actor Rami Malek. While I'll always think of him as that mother trucker Josh from Until Dawn, Rami Malek is well known for his role as Elliot Alderson from the TV series Mr. Robot. Alderson is a cybersecurity engineer who's enlisted into a hacktivist group to help eliminate all debt records from the world's largest conglomerate. And things just get crazier from there. Considering that hacktivist is Malek's whole shtick, this makes perfect sense. His name may also be a reference to Malloc, a function group in the programming language of the C Standard Library. His last name, Adalov, is likely a reference to Ada Lovelace, a countess from the 19th century whose mathematics were very important to the early history of computers. In fact, many people consider her the first computer programmer. According to his Troll Call and Friendsim promos, Malek has either 12 or 13 body piercings, one of which is located on his tongue, forked just like his snake lusus. I bet his lusus is a python. This makes Malek the first Cerulean we know with a non-arachnid lusus. He also mentions that technology-related hobbies are not stereotypical of his cast. Malek Adalov is also the only named male blue blood in the entire history of Homestuck. We'll have to see if this will remain the case in Act 3. Guess Malek is just a standout guy. Though if you've been around long enough to see Hiveswap during its 3D asset days, you may remember seeing a male blue blood character before. The character known as Pirate Thief has not made an appearance, and likely never will, as according to Homestuck musician James Roach, he may have been replaced by Malek sometime during production. I might hazard to guess he was partially turned into Remele as well, considering she's more pirate-themed than most of the Ceruleans. Design-wise, Malek is described in his Friendsim route wearing glasses while working on his computers, though we never see an official image of him wearing them. I bet they're blue blocking. Come on, that wasn't meant as a joke! Malek is also the first troll character shown with grub scars, a fandom concept where trolls have colorful marks on their torso denoting where their former legs were, prior to pupation. Grub scars are also depicted on Lank Bombyx in Volume 18. The fact that the reader confuses Malek for an indigo blood early in his route may be a callback to the boy's original Troll Call card, an announcement screen, where both his sign and banner were mistakenly indigo colored. Continuing with his not like other blues quirks, unlike most of his cast, Malek actually cares about low bloods, offering jobs and even a place to sleep for rust bloods like Diamond Sakali. Maybe he feels a kinship with them, as he too has little control or say over his own future, using his drone hacking capabilities as a way to rebel against Triza with some level of safety. This traitorous line of work fits well with his sign, Scorzist, sign of the Mutineer, making him a potential prospect dreamer and a hero of time. I guess his sign is also the reader's, since the MSPA reader wears Malek's hoodie through the remainder of Friendsim and PesterQuest, earning both Karkat Vantest and Solix's curiosity in Volume 5. I guess something really goes down in Troll 1994. Which, of course it does. Malek only makes one other appearance in Friendsim. In Volume 12, for Galaxigasi's route, he arrives at the reader's request to hook up the bookish Indigo with a tattoo. He also reveals that he low-jacked the reader's phone. Just because you call me cute one time does not mean you get to hack my phone, Malek. I mean, the reader's phone. Dang it. Mallek also shows up on the blue train car in Hiveswap Act 2, assisting Joey, coincidentally with Gallic's Indigo car request, offering to download some rare, politically subversive literature if Joey charges his devices for him. And that's all the fridge facts I have for the blue-blooded trolls of Friendsim. I hope you enjoyed. There are probably headcanons aplenty out there, so you'll have to forgive me if I missed one or didn't think to include it. We've got a few more stops for the Friendsim fridge train, and I hope to see you for the next one, where we cover the indigo-blooded trolls. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you all next time. Bye! Man, the weirdness between the two different art styles is getting to me. I'm sorry. Lank, Elword doesn't have ears.
Hey there. Consider becoming a patron, just like the phenomenal Bleed Red and Alexandra Modelon.